Hi there, it's Roy Breton here from GardenEquipmentReview.com. Today I'm going to be speaking with Raavo from Dipperfox. Now, Dipperfox make a couple of stump grinders with a difference. They actually call them stump crushers. They have quite a unique way of grinding out stumps or crushing them, as you can see from this small video here. Now the volume is turned down for the sake of the video. But you can see it's different principle to the traditional way of grinding out stumps, and there's no debris flying, so there's no debris boards need to be put up or anything. Plus the speed is excellent. So we're going to speak with Raavo now from Dipperfox, and if you've got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments section, and we will try and answer them. Thanks very much for watching. Okay, Raavo. So anyway, thanks for coming on. So we're looking at your Dipperfox stump crusher. Now, how long have you been producing the stump crusher?
Under the name of Dipperfox, we have produced it since last year's August, I assume. But first models were produced already 8 or 9 years ago.
Really?
But then they were not named Dipperfox. They were named just the tools.
Okay.
The story of Dipperfox, it actually started the way that the owner of the company, Mr. Tiit Alvaro, he's also an owner of excavator fleet.
Okay.
And he made the first product for his own needs.
Right.
He once had a job site which was let's say in very soft terrain, and due the digging out the stumps, it turned quite quickly a mud hole, and all the equipment was constantly sank there. And then he thought that there should be a better way to remove only this part of the tree, which is not allowing machines to drive.
Yep, I'm with you. I mean, I first saw your stump crusher on LinkedIn, and I thought, having grinding out stumps myself, I know how much it takes to grind out a stump. So I thought, well, what an impressive way to remove a stump. And something I really liked about it was the fact that I go into someone's garden and I have to put up boards, especially if I'm near windows or what have you, because you're talking about a high-speed cutter that's going to throw bits about, and if you're not careful, it's very easy to smash a window. So that's a major thing, and also the fact that it just it does it so quickly. The work rate is unbelievable. So yeah, that's what kind of drew my attention. I'm always looking for sort of machinery that saves time and makes life easy, if you know what I mean. So yeah, so the stump crusher is produced in Estonia, is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
It is invented in Estonia, developed in Estonia, and also produced in Estonia.
Yes. Yeah. So I just mentioned about how efficient I thought your Dipperfox stump crusher is. So what would you say the main advantages are yourself? Similar to what I said?
It a bit depends on work field.
Yes.
In gardens, I would say that you are absolutely right, that safe is the key argument, because there are no high-speed details, and basically the safe zone is half a meter.
Yes. Yeah.
Performance is the second key, because with an average stump we can handle, I think with number of seconds.
Yes.
But if we are moving to like construction sites or forestry,
right,
the main advantage is the processing speed.
Yes.
Because the speed equals money to entrepreneur.
Yes, indeed.
And we just got the information from our South African dealers who made public like a demo day, and during this demo day they were testing the performance of Dipperfox in eucalyptus plantation.
Okay.
they ended up with a result of 200 stumps per hour.
Which sounds remarkable. And what size were the stumps?
I think an average eucalyptus it is about 40 centimeters diameter.
But yeah. So I would say if I was doing that with my stump grinder isn't a clearance machine, but it's like a 40 horsepower machine, that would probably be, I would say, 2 to 3 per hour, realistically, to grind a root ball of that size out. So to do 200, you're talking of less than 20 seconds each, which is absolutely remarkable. Yeah, impressive. I would I hope to see this machine working soon, and hopefully we can put some videos up of it in real life, and I can see the evidence. Not that I don't disbelieve you, but that would be interesting. So you have, at the moment, you have one model, is that right? The 850, and you're introducing a new model.
Yes, right now we have only one model, but very soon, let's say in November,
yes,
we like making the new model 600 available for the markets.
Okay, so that's quite soon, November 2021. So a matter of days, hopefully, we'll be able to see some videos and what have you of that working.
Yes, we are making like soft launch of it.
Yeah, that's I look forward to seeing that, because it seems like a great tool, but there is quite a bit of a power requirement you need as an oil flow. So I'm guessing something smaller, where not everyone's got a large enough digger to or excavator to provide the power, but the smaller machine, I believe you said up to about a 5-ton excavator would power the machine, 5 to 6 ton.
Yes, we have tested it with 6-ton excavator, or skid steer. Have more hydraulic power. So in skid steer, it will work starting from 2-ton already.
Yes. So with a skid steer, 2-ton, that's quite small compared with a 20-ton excavator or whatever. So I'm sure if people like myself would be very interested if they could get it on a small enough machine, but I guess it all comes down to oil flow.
True.
Yes. Not so much weight.
Weight is
oil flow over weight. Probably it doesn't. If you could get it on a 2-ton excavator, providing it had the oil flow, it would probably work, would it?
Let's say the number or the oil flow we have tested and we know it works is the pressure should be starting from 220 to 250 bars. So this, this is already giving a result. So starting from 50 liters per minute.
Yes. Yeah. So okay, that will be interesting to see in the future. So moving on to the next question. So maintenance, I think that's every operator's sort of thing. What's the maintenance on a machine like this? You've obviously got the two main blades and the like auger stroke drill. And I believe the blades are that they can be turned around. Is that right?
Yes, they're two sides.
Yeah. So.
Well, the only maintenance you need in terms of maintenance is you need to change the oil in the reductor or gearbox after 150 working hours.
Right.
But all the rest are like maintenance free, meaning that there are no grease nipples or anything.
No grease nipples at all. So the oil is purely in the actual machine, just to and is that an initial oil change at 150 hours, or is it 150 hours for the life of the machine?
Once per year or 250 hour. It depends how you use it.
Yes, of course. No, that makes a lot of sense. And the blades, how much? What in your experience? How long do the two cutting blades normally last before they need to resharpen? In normal terms, I guess I'm sure it depends on what sort of ground you're going through and what type of stumps.
let's say in average, if you are using it daily basis,
Yes.
one set of blade will last 6 to 8 weeks. Sorry, so
Really?
basically 2 months. 2 months.
I guess the good thing about your machine against the traditional stump grinder, when I'm grinding, I'm going through stone and everything, whereas the majority of your grinding is actually wood, isn't it? And you're going at lower speeds, so it's not going to really cut through the stones. It's just going to move them out the way, I guess. Yeah,
Yes, absolutely.
which is
Yeah.
I know the manufacturers on my machine say keep your blades sharp, and I understand that. But to be fair, after 5 or 6 minutes of going underground, unless you're in a very big stump, you're back to square one almost. You get that nice clean cut to start with, and then you're back to that sort of ragged cut. But that's all part of the job, I suppose. We can't change that. So and the auger. So how long would you expect? I mean, it's obviously that's doing quite a bit of work pulling into a tree stump. How many hours would you expect out of that?
We are estimating like a year and a half or two.
Really? And I believe you told me that was welded onto that's not actually sort of bolted on, that's welded on, is it right?
Yes, it is welded on, but it is constructed the way that if you will cut it off with an angle grinder, there is like a plug.
Yes.
So you are putting new one to this plug, and it will fixate itself for the welding. So
right.
There is opportunity to weld it the way that it doesn't stay in the center.
Yeah, I see. So and I guess that's for maximum strength as well, is it? Yes, rather than having a bolt that might shear or something. Yes, yeah. So you've got your local agent. So obviously you're marketing across the world. So you're trying to get agents in each country.
This is the equipment what consumers, let's say, need to be seen.
Yes.
How the equipment is operating in real life.
Yes.
So it's very difficult to do it without agents over the internet.
Yes.
So the answer to your question is yes, we are looking for agents.
Yes, yes. So if anyone's interested in being an agent, they need to get in touch with yourself.
Absolutely.
Yes.
It would be
Okay, well, we will leave some links when I upload this video. We'll put some links at the bottom of the video so people can contact you for more information. So spare parts, if people need spare parts, for example, I'm in the UK. If I needed a spare part, I would come to yourselves and you'd do it by airmail or something, or
this is one option, but
yes.
As we have agents, they are going to keep the stock anyway.
The regular stock. Yes. Yeah. And so where can I see one working? I know you've got videos out there, but it's which is great. Video is great because you can see it from the comfort of your own home, but kind of nice to see one in the flesh.
In the UK, there is one machine working in Scotland by company RJ Hall Engineering.
Okay.
They are doing some drillings with it.
Okay, perhaps I can also add their address to the bottom of this video once it's uploaded on YouTube. And now I think the final question: the cost. What sort of cost are we looking at for these machines? Well, perhaps that's a difficult one. Negotiable.
I would like not to talk about the cost, but talk about the value.
I understand.
Let me put it this way: that based on the calculations we have made for this Pro model,
yes,
fitting of stump with Pro model will cost more than 10 times less than if you dig it out or you will grind it with regular grinder. So the price level, I would say, is for the machine 600, it is around 20,000 euro, and for big machine for professional excavators, it is 30,000 euro.
Yes, yeah. No, I mean, to be fair, I know how much a machine that would have like a 60 or 70 horsepower machine would cost. to do a similar job, but obviously nowhere near as quick, would be like in the region of like 90,000. So I understand what you're saying about costs. There's a when you cost it out, it really works out quite cheap compared with the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that's true, because if you have I don't know, 10 stumps in your backyard,
Yes,
the most efficient way is to find somebody like you and to call.
that's right. Yeah,
job,
yeah.
not to buy equipment.
No, that's right. No. So, okay. Well, that's great, Raavo. Thank you. Thank you for your info. We'll get this video uploaded to YouTube, and we'll put the necessary links, and people can comment and ask questions below.
Absolutely.
Okay.
My
All right.
email address is in web page.
Okay. That sounds good. I'm going to stop the recording now.